Hi everyone, in this week's video I'm going to be changing the front anti-roll bar bushes on my Mk3 Mondeo from this old one like this to this one here like this, the poly bush. The reason why I've shot it like this is because I've just realised I'm halfway through the project and I've not actually done an intro. So if you like the videos, consider hitting that subscribe button down here, or is it down here? I can never actually tell. I'm sure it's just here, and give us a thumbs up down below. So let's crack on with the poly bush install, the front anti-roll bar, and crack on. See you in a minute. So when you want to replace these front anti-roll bar bushes, just here, there's one here, you need to take off the cover that sits here. I've already taken it off. The inner wheel lining just here, it all needs to come off, and it's held in place. There's a screw under here, it's got a bunch of these little plastic pop rivet things or whatever they call them, and a couple of bolts down the front. It's like an 8mm bolt, it should be in here. There's a screw here underneath, there's a screw just here. Where else is another screw down here? As you can see, I've already got the wheel off as well. You can release the drop link so you get a bit more levy on the roll bar, and once this is out of the way, you'll be revealed with that sort of space like that, so you'll have more room to work. And there's two 30mm bolts, one at the front and one at the back. So I'm just going to continue to strip this down and come back to you in a bit. So I think a couple of seconds with a Dremel with the cutting disc on it, and that'll come off. So I'm laying on my crawler, got my Dremel all set up with a reinforced cutting disc. It's going to take just a few seconds to cut through this, so let's do this. Obviously the light's gone off, but I don't know if you can see this. Okay, but the top of the screw head is actually broken away from the actual shaft of it, so just there you go, that should free it up. There we go. So once you've got the lining out of the way, the little plastic pins that are holding everything in, down the side here, inside here, you'll find the little bits that hold it all in. Remove them and put them somewhere safe, because you're going to need them to put them back in and hold them in place. So now let me show you what we've got access to. So we've got access to what we want to change, which is this bush here. We'll be changing this one to a poly bush, and this one is actually held in, as you can see there, from this side and this side by two 30mm bolts. Now I'd imagine they're easy to undo like this, but some people might choose to actually lower the subframe just enough to get a socket on it, but I'm going to try and do this without doing that. One thing I will be doing is lowering the drop link just from the top bolt, just so it takes some of the pressure and strain off of the anti-roll bar at the front here. So these are 30mm, like I say. I'm going to give them a good soaking penetrant fluid, and we'll crack them off. Okay, so a little bit of an update. If you listen carefully, you can hear my crazy neighbour singing. He does this when I film. He comes out and starts singing. Anyway, so just a little bit of an update. These have had to soak in some penetrant fluid, and I've got myself my 30mm spanner on here. It's a ratchet end, and I've got an open end socket, open end spanner here, because you haven't got much room, I'm going to do this and hopefully that'll crack it off. Yep, there you go. There you go, look at that. So as you can see, just here, I've put one spanner, open it, the closed over the open end. And what I'm doing is I'm just literally doing a few turns at a time. You can hear it clicking and it's cracked off, and then take that off. And somehow it's not very bright under here, is it? There you go. So this is where the inner one is. I've got it cracked off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can move it from the other side now. Let's stop the camera a minute. Okay, so what I've resulted in doing is using a 13mm closed end socket, spanner, sorry. And as I'm undoing the bolt, I'm lifting up the anti-roll bar and pushing it under like this. And I'll keep doing that until the bolt's out. And it's out. So now it's just get this bracket off. Like so. Right, spin it around. Let's see if I can. There you go. That's your one off. See if I can get it. It's fallen under the car. The front ones does look a bit worse for wear. The grooves are in different places, but this means this one should be easier to put on. Some people would put white grease or some sort of Vaseline or something inside this to stop squeaking, but I've done the back ones and I didn't do it, and I've had no problems. There's no squeaking. So putting this new one, it's going to be easy, like so. So on, there we go. Then you get your bracket. Let's give us a quick clean. Can't really see what I'm doing. Got to be careful not to break this as well. So that's one in. It looks higher up, in fact it is. When you look at that, it's a lot higher. There's only like a few mil on this one, but I'm going to continue. So I thought I'd bring you back in for a quick update. As fiddly as I'm doing, I've managed to get the one bolt back in. I've got the one over the back sort of semi in there. It's really fiddly. That actually looks like it's gone down at an angle, so I'll have to try and get it back out. So, but this job can be done. So I can completely understand why people would lower the subframe by about 1 centimetre, just to give them the room they need to actually get these bolts out at the back. I'm going to keep cracking on with it, but I thought I'd bring you in and show you the progress I've made so far. I would have the camera set up and filming this, but the way it's sitting, I need to get my hands in there to do it, and if I've got the camera in the way, it makes it even harder. So I'm just gonna film snippets as I'm going. I'm reinstalling it, and then I'll bring you back when I get a bit more done. So just a quick update. Okay, I've got the bolt straightened up. So I've undone the front one a little bit, as you can see, to keep them level, and I'm gonna pull the back one down a little bit and then do the front one, so you can pull them down level at the same time like that. So I'm under the car, and I've got my 30mm, and I'm doing the rear one up. Try again with a ratchet spanner. No, it's not tight enough yet to actually have an effect on it. So it's quite handy having the camera set like this. I'm holding it with one hand and I'm doing this up with the other, so I can actually use the camera lens to see what I'm doing and how far I've progressed. But as you can see, this is the back one, and it's really fiddly, but it is doable. Actually kills the muscles in your hand because of the angle you're at. That'll undo it, so flip it over again. There we go. And that makes it much more easier. So get back out and do the other one on the front. Let's go now. So there's the front bolt. I'm going to do this one up now, and I'm just going to use my spanner like this. The gap's just the right size to get it in. There you go, and that's one in. So all that's left now is to put the drop link in. Use a pry bar and just lever it down. Get your bolt. In fact, there's something missing there. I'll tell you what it is. A little bracket that holds the ABS sensor wiring. So put that back on. There you go. And that's that side done. So all that's left to do now is give the arch a good clean. I'm going to use some matte black paint and give it a freshen up. And yeah, there's a few little bits down here I need to do. I'll show you them in a sec, and once I've got this done I'm going to crack on with the other side, and the job's done. So I'm going to get the footage and just speed it up and show you the other process. So let's crack on. Okay, so I've got the front bolt here and the rear bolt here on the passenger side. Like I've done on the driver's side, I'm going to do the front one first and then get underneath the car and crack the rear one off. There's a bit more access here because you haven't got the likes of an alternator and stuff sitting here. So, but you have got the gearbox, but it shouldn't be a problem. So I'm going to use my ratchet and crack it off. So enjoy. One out. Now it's time to get under the car and crack that rear one off. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm at the back of it, I'm going to put my spanner on, and I can do the other side, get another spanner, because you need more leverage. And that's the other one out. So I'm going to see if I can actually get this bracket out without the need to release. There we go, the drop link. So that was possible. Just let it drop down the back. Okay, and then you can see here on the back of it you've got a slit, and that's the bit you want to remove. Let's see if I can. There we go. That was easier, wasn't it? And that's the old one out. And get everything done back up. I'm going to give this a clean up. I did bring some wipes. Where did I put them? Well, it was nice and orange, but it's now nice and black. Ooh. It's now nice and black. So we push it, make sure it all sits up nicely. Then we need to get the bracket still under the car. Here's the bracket, and sit it back on. And there you go. Just put the bolts back in. Do the front one first because it's the easiest one. Making sure you line them all up. Sorry if I keep catching the camera, I really am. Let's just move it so you can see me doing that one up. And so as before, do it up by hand as much as you can until it bites. Then we do is you get the back one in. Where's the bolt? There you go. Just adjust the camera a bit. You can just about see it down there. Just in there. Oh dear, oh dear. You can get this bolt from the back, which I might actually do. So I'm going to get underneath, put it in place, and let you guys watch me struggle some more. I don't actually know if you see much of this when I'm underneath the car, because I just use my phone for my videos. Fresh gloves, and time to do this other bolt up. Use a flathead to get it on there properly, look. And that's it, it holds itself on there. I'm actually undoing that. I better stop. Put it on there upside down. Flip it over and try again. And that's it, done up. So there it is, guys, installing the front anti-roll bar poly bushes. Quite a nice easy thing to do with some basic tools. All that's left for me to do now is give the archway under here a good clean, give it a coat of matte black paint like I've done the rear end, and I'm going to be doing the driver's side as well. And in the next couple of weeks I'm going to be cracking on with the wishbone poly bushes, and then maybe a couple of weeks after that I'll crack on and do the subframe poly bushes. What's left, I've noticed at some point in the future I may need to do the drive shafts because there's a lot of gunk around them, so I'm going to give them a good clean up around there just to see, because it's the same on both sides, so I'm going to see if that's just where they've been changed before and not been cleaned up, or whether it's an ongoing problem. The gators ain't split, so you know, I know it's probably gunk from before and it ain't been cleaned up, so I'll have a look. I'd rather be safe than sorry. But as always, guys, if you like the videos, consider hitting that thumbs up, making it blue, and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And stay tuned, because like I say, in the next couple of weeks I'm going to be hitting the wishbone bushes, poly bushes, and then a couple of weeks after that I'll be doing the subframe poly bushes, and that will be the full set of 5 videos hopefully on the full poly bush install and change and everything else. You can use this video to change, just to, you know, if you just want to change the roll bar bushes, just the stock ones. You can use this video to do them as well. I'll put a link to both the poly bushes and the stock ones in the description as well, so you can get them. And that's it really. So that's another video in the bag, should we say, and or in the vault, I don't know. Either way, it's all good. It's another video, helps you guys out a little bit and points out, you know. So that is it. So until the next video, enjoy. And if you've got anything to say or add to it, put it in the comments. So like I say, another one in the vault. I'm going to use that one. Another video in the vault, and I've rabbited on enough now. So from me, from Project st220. See you later. Bye for now.